one.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Bethany, and on this channel I just talk about books and random nerdy things. So hi, welcome, hope you can subscribe and like this video, and let's get on. So in the last video I spoke about why I disappeared off YouTube and just had a general chat, and I spoke about how I was going to do a new mini series called A Few of My Favorite Things. And so I thought that since I was telling you about what I had planned for reading for the next 6 months or so, I thought let's start the series off with Game of Thrones. This is the current book series I'm reading, and it was the first series that I said that I was going to read within the next couple of months. So, as this video goes up, as I'm filming this video, I've got 2 episodes of season 8 left to go. So I can tell you right now that if you've not watched a single episode of Game of Thrones, that is okay. I would recommend you go watch it or read the books. The books are much better. Or if you're only up to a certain season or a certain episode, I can't promise you that there won't be any spoilers. I'll try and keep it as spoiler free as possible. However, I promise there will not be any season 8 spoilers, because I avoided YouTube for so long because of season 8 spoilers. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I got into Game of Thrones, well, I think the first season, when the first season came out in 2010, I think it was 2012. Anyway, around that time. My parents were watching the first season of Game of Thrones. I'm like, okay, I'll sit down and watch it because it looked very much up my alley. And I'm like, yeah. I watched the first season with them. I really enjoyed it, and then realised it was a book series, and I'm like, oh my god, I've got to read it. And I did, and I went through the book series so very, very quickly. And yeah, and it was really good because as further seasons came out, I knew what was going on a bit better because I've read the books. But it also I was also very judgmental on certain things that were happening. Like, this didn't follow the storyline, or that didn't follow the storyline. Comment in the description below whether, if you read a book before you watch a movie or see a TV series, does that make you find it harder not to nitpick at it? So yes, for those that don't know, Game of Thrones is basically it's a series about there's this land, a land called Westeros, and it is ruled by a king, Robert Baratheon, and basically what happens is he goes out on a hunt, like many kings did in those times. He goes out for a hunt, and he comes back grievously wounded, and he dies. And there are secrets that unravel, and the ultimate battle for the Iron Throne, because that's what it is. The throne isn't a grand chair, it's a throne made up of swords, and I'll insert a picture, but that's what the Iron Throne, and it's called the Iron Throne, and it's the battle for ultimate power. It really does remind me of like very much of English history, War of the Roses, you know, just the ultimate power to rule. So, yeah, and there's houses of nobility and stuff like that. So, my favourite character in the series, I've got two, is Jon Snow. I love Jon Snow. Jon Snow's great. He's a bastard. That's the reason why he has the last name Snow instead of Stark, but still great. And another character I like is Tyrion Lannister. Now he was born with dwarfism, and even though he's not a bastard, he is very much shunned for it. So he has this wit and his knowledge, and he has this charisma about him that makes him untouchable, basically, in such a way that, and it makes him strong, and it's a shield, almost. So, yeah. My favourite villain. Now, in Game of Thrones, you will meet some very sadistic, sick kind of people, but there are villains that you just don't like, and then there are villains that you love to hate, meaning that you just can't hate them, but you love them. And my favourite villain is probably Ramsay Snow, or Ramsay Bolton. He's the bastard son of a lower noble house, and he's sick and twisted and really, really downright cruel. But I like it. I like his character. I like his storyline. I like his end. I just like his storyline and his character and building, and the way the author built him up. So, yeah. Now, back to the book. As you can see, I'm just a couple of chapters in at the moment. I'm not rushing to read this. So the book series is actually called A Song of Ice and Fire, and obviously Game of Thrones is the first one. Now, I will read you the blurb because it'll probably give you a better idea on the description of it without giving it too much away, because I did want to kind of keep this video spoiler free. So I really did want to try and do that. So I'm going to give you a quick read the blurb, because I think it gives you an overview of it without divulging into any details. So it says, as Warden of the North, Lord Eddard Stark counts it as a curse when Robert Baratheon bestows on him the office of the Hand. His honour weighs him down at court, where a true man does what he will, not what he must, and a dead enemy has a thing of beauty. The old gods have no power in the south. The Stark family is split, and there is treachery at court. Worse, there is vengeance of a mad heir, and the deposed Dragon King has grown mutiny in exile. In the free cities, he claims the Iron Throne. So, hopefully that gives you a better overview of what it was in my description, because as I said, I really don't want to divulge too much information just in case I give spoilers that I don't mean to, especially of season 8, because I have a tendency to ramble on about things and not even realise that I'm giving away spoilers. It kind of reminds me of Tom Holland a little bit, but never mind. That's for another episode. But yeah, I was just like, no spoilers, no nothing. So, which also leads it into a bad description, but comment in the comment down below whether you guys like Game of Thrones and if you've read the books or not, because personally I still do believe that the books are better than the TV show. Not going to lie, but my honest opinion is that because you get a lot more detail, you get a lot more overview, and you get a lot more in depth. Many people are the other way around and prefer the TV show over the books, but that's just me. So yeah. So next week or next video, depending on how quickly I make it and put it up, I'm hoping it should be out by next week sometime. It's going to be Harry Potter, and then there is going to be a Marvel one, and then a Disney one, and then a DC one, because I'm just in a superhero mood and I don't care if it's Marvel or DC at this point in time. So yeah, and then we'll work it out from there. So I will talk to you later, guys, and have fun, enjoy the week, and I can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye.